Hey folks, it's Frithgar here, how you doing? Welcome back to Factorio and our Bat Challenge. That is the Bob's Angels 1000 Challenge. And it's actually filling up all the way over to here. We're keeping both of those full at the moment. The problem is going to be that we're just not going to be able to keep that belt full long enough to keep it all going for the amount of time that we want to. See, it's already emptying out. So we're going to go back up here. We've got a closed loop system as far as these barrels are concerned. And right now it's a bit sedate, driving Miss Daisy-like up there. And we don't really want that. So I'm going to go back over here now and we'll resume smelting trains. We've already got the rubber in place. These barrels coming in, whilst this does look very, very nice, it's not quite what we're after. So I'm going to build another barreling pump right there, and I'm going to pop that one down there. I'm going to copy and paste that out onto here. And then we are going to get... that one's going to move, and that set of barrels is going to go up. It's going to come up to there like that. And then I'm going to put a belt loop round like that. It's actually going to go to that point right there so it doesn't side load onto a belt over here accidentally. I'm then going to put another belt that's going to come down here like this. I'm going to put one of those there and one of those there. This one just here is going to pick up here. It's going to drop off inside there like that. So the moment I've just got two of these on each, we'll run with that just for a moment, and then we can change this round later if we want to. So I'm going to move it up by one so that I've got room to put in a third inserter on that one there for loading it. And I'll do the power away from the third inserter like that, and I'll put power up there so that we keep everything sort of spread out and apart. Then we will do one on that side, and we will do one of these on that side as well. So we're loading both sides. So there's the barrels coming in and the barrels going out. So far, so good. Now we'll take a scroll on down this way and have a look in here. Now at the moment the barrels are obviously coming through a little bit too slowly. And so therefore they're leaving a little bit too slowly as well, which is not really very suitable. Generally speaking though, we're going to need a lot more than that. So we go back up and have a look. We are going to want to increase the speed of this, which means that also temporarily we're going to want to be adding more barrels into this line in order to properly feed everything, because we're just not able to feed it all properly at the moment. So before I add more barrels in, let me put a third loader in for this one, which is going to go there like that. And then what I will do, I'll have the drop-off point 2 points over that way. Right there. I haven't actually got anything that I've gone and picked up yet. And then I'll have a pickup point over here. Like that. So it's picking up off of the belt down there and loading it in. I'll then... right, we just want to press T and we want to go up here. So we're now on the fluid wagons. Start research. I want a third inserter right here. That one's just going to go to there. And it will go one here and one here. So we're just picking up at a diagonal and dropping off at a diagonal like that, and just putting them into there. So that's not going to be any kind of an issue for us. So we got 3 each side on that one. I need to do 3 each side on this one here now. I've got only 1 loading on here, which obviously is a bit of a problem. So I'm going to put 1 here and 1 here like this. The only one that I need to make any alterations on is that one. That's a nice, easy, clean setup on there. This one's got to be removed as well so that I can fit in another inserter. That could potentially cause us a problem with regards to the power supply. See, I can put power here and... oh, no. Power here. But I can't get power in onto that one. I don't have power on that one either. What am I going to do about that? Let's go a way around this. add power on there. It only reaches out 2 onto the side anyway, so it would have to be this one, and then that one wouldn't be reached, so those are both out of range. I can... Oh, I know how I can do it. I know how I can do it. We can do an underground belt there, which comes down to... there like that. It doesn't actually need to go very far. I just want to be able to put one power pole in there like that. And I can do the same down here. I can put one here and one here like that. So it doesn't need to have anything going out very far. I'll just put that one in there. So I've now got those loaded. And then if I go into here, I've got 1 full and I've got 14 empty barrels to go in there. So that's loading very nicely. The other thing, of course, that we're going to want to do for a little while is we're going to want to load in some more empty barrels into this system, because now in order to make this work, we're going to be wanting barrels on both sides of the line, and we need everything filled all the way to the brim. I have made one little tiny mistake. I need to filter. Where's the barrel pump? There, barrels. Right. Okay, I'll filter everything out onto the right-hand side, right there like that. So that any new barrels coming in are only going out onto that side for a minute. This line over here, it doesn't matter here if I've got extra barrels coming in on the wrong side of this one. That's just a closed loop anyway now. We got this as a closed loop. So these barrels here are actually just surplus to requirement. So what I could do is I could go and take those off. Rather than worrying about me making more barrels to fill up my belt here for a minute. What space have I got? Well, I haven't got masses of space in here. I'm sort of using it up with all kinds of different things. But I can pick up some of these barrels. There we go, that's as full as I can get it. And then I can put them back onto the line up here. So we dump those in there, and then I go to that one and I fill that one up as well. And I do that, and do that. And I filled up a little bit already, and then run along until I filled up. And we'll go back in and we'll do this again. Right, I'm just going to keep putting these in. You can put like 25 barrels into this thing. There. So that one's all filled up. This is starting to look a lot better. This is definitely starting to look a lot better. We've got a nice steady supply at the moment of barrels coming up from the bottom. Seems to be a reasonable... I mean, it does slow down. It's sort of still coming in waves a little bit on this. I've got a beautiful quantity of sulfur going all the way around on my storage system loop thing that I've got going on here, which is absolutely brilliant. It's not slowing down processing ability on here at all. If we go and have a look at the actual quantity of storage, it's not changed a lot, but it is starting to creep down a little bit. So we're making some definite progress here. I would like to see this with more barrels in it, so we're going to keep working just for a second on filling some of that up. It's a shame that I've got stuff on... Have I got anything I can get rid of over here? I've got stone. I've got plain stone. Am I making stone here? Am I doing it? No, I'm not. Bricks. I got stone. Got all of these barrels. Coal there. I got some sulfur there. I definitely don't need to be carrying that around. There's the fluid wagon is finished. Let me run down. Actually, I'm going to go and get rid of these barrels, then we'll get rid of the sulfur. We'll see if we've got anything else that I can ditch just for a second so that we can feed even more barrels through into this thing. Put everything that I can into there like that. Let's put some into this one. I mean, this is now full of barrels. Well, it's not actually. It's just because I'm feeding them in here manually just for a minute. So it's not full enough. That one, we've now got petrochem trains right there. All kinds of different trains that we're getting through. This is all good stuff. This is all items that we're eventually going to be using. I've got coal coming down here. There. Right, and get rid of 40 coal in there. And then I can come down this way, and I should be able to get rid of a little bit of sulfur in here. Take that 5 sulfur, and I can drop that in there. And have I got anything else that I actually want to get rid of for a minute? Not really. It's mostly stuff that the lime is probably not very helpful to anything. Let's gather up a few more barrels. There we go. Okay, there's loads of barrels still on that track. I'll run these back across this way, and see, this is starting to look a little bit better. And this is starting to look a bit better as well. Like, this is down to, we got some of these down to less than 160k, which is absolutely fantastic. So I'll dump in the barrels that I can into there. I will do the same into that one, and again back in there. And now I'll just sit here and I'll keep dumping these in. Like that. Fantastic. And look at all these going. It's the ones down the other end when they're working. They're the impressive ones. Let me go and get a few more barrels here a minute. I'll run along here like this. Pick up a few more. We made a slight mistake on this top one here. I forgot to move the unloading positions. The unloading position needs to go over to there. And actually, I've got that completely the wrong way around as well. I need the drop-off position needs to be over there. So I need to be... Loading position needs to be here. The unload position needs to be over that side. And I've actually got the barrel on there, which I don't want. So I need to remove that a minute. It's got to go... that way around like that, and then this one, then I need the collection point to be there, and the drop-off point to be over there. We're going to have to change that round. Actually, what I'm going to need to do is I'm going to need to just clear those, and then do that one again for the 3rd time. Let's try this one more time, shall we? So pick up, drop off first, we'll put over there, and then pick up, we'll go there. So now... let's actually put it in the right place. I can take these 5 barrels that got put into the wrong position and move them on round. And then I will go and get more of these barrels that we got sitting on the track over here. And grab that lot right there. I reckon one more run back up through, and I will have done everything that I really want to do here as far as barrels are concerned. We should have enough in here. I mean, looking at that, it looks like I've actually achieved most of my goal now. It looks like the barrels are backed up completely all the way up through, which is absolutely fantastic. It also means that these pipes in here are full. And that's the important part. See, all of these are going nuts. This is brilliant. So we're running these barreling pumps absolutely flat out as fast as we possibly can. It's down to the speed that these are taking away the sulfuric wastewater. So they are now the ones dictating the speed that we're doing this. The petrochem train is now done. I've now got petrochem trains Mark II that we can do. We will then have automated rail transportation. We've got all this. I'm just going to keep slowly working my way through all of these things. It will take a bit of time to get through everything, but we will get there. So then we can start adding in some of these. Like this. Just keep adding. So I don't think I actually need to be adding in any extra barrels, because it looks like those are now full. Going to put them in. So that's all of the barrels that I've cleared off the line temporarily. Doesn't look like I'm going to need any additional barrels to completely fill all of this thing up. We can add it through here. We've got that side full. The other bit is... It's full on one side. There, that's not full on that side. And we can look down here and we can see. So we've got 3 lots coming out on this way. Have I got more of them taking them from that side than that side? don't really know. Honestly, I don't think it matters. Just as long as we've got plenty of barrels in there. The full barrel side is completely full. The empty barrel side is keeping up with everything that we want. So I can actually get rid of that one now. I can put you in there, and I can put you in there like that. So we'll have some more empty barrels be made and put onto the track over on this side. And then up here, I've got empty barrels just being pushed up here as rapidly as we possibly can. I think there's enough barrels there on that loop now to make that work properly. If you get a few too many barrels in there, it does break the loop. It stops it from working completely. But as long as you've got a little bit of a gap there, we have found in the past, it allows everything to keep moving. So far at the moment, it looks like everything is going to keep moving. I've got more barrels here that I can go and use if I want to. At the moment, I don't. So let me take a mosey on down this way. And we will just double check everything down here. Right. It is the output now. That is... yeah, everything is down to the output. It's all down to the output speed. That is absolutely fantastic. That's working properly. We've got everything in place. I've got no sulfur, or I've got 7 empty barrels on me now. So let me just drop those in here. Put those 7 in there like that. Feed them out onto the line. And now I can go back up to the other side of the map, and I can start dealing with the silver that we were going to deal with. There's also, up over that side, we want to make sure that the carbon is going through, so we'll be able to just check on that now and make sure that's working properly. I really love that we now have these full. I mean, yeah, I limited it to 5,000 blocks on each, but I think 5,000 blocks is fine. We can go and build more of them at a later date. We don't need to worry about that at the moment. Almost up to 5,000 on those. All the rest have reached the full 5,000. They're just waiting to sort of top up the rest of the items in there. So that's working really well. Actually, I'm really pleased with that. This is now working again. The sulfuric wastewater is actually being gotten rid of, which means that the rest of the stuff is now cycling round. So the process of producing silver ore is also going to be working, because that would have been held up for a little while. This one in here is going very nicely. That produces 2 of these for each one. And then if we go up here and we take a look, we have coke. And 2 coke gives us 3 carbon. So we have a nice quantity of carbon coming out. That goes along this way. It gets used in the furnaces up here. And it also goes trotting its way on down here and comes up to that one. And also for this process in here. So everything is working and backed up all the way through. I've got the electrolytes in there. That's going to keep going until that tank is completely full. I ought to put a storage down for the batteries so that we can start putting some more of those in there. But I'm not going to worry about that just yet. Now, the other thing that we've got is the landfill over here. The order that I put in, that hasn't yet finished being made. I'm not going to worry about getting any more of it to be done. I'm not going to put down any new orders for it until that lot is all filled out. So we'll let that just keep doing what it's doing. I want to go over this way. Now, where's the silver? No, it's not up there, is it? That's the aluminium and stuff up there. And then way up top is the Givelite. So, no, the silver is down here. So we want to come a little bit of a trot down. Here we go. We've got it right in there. So at the moment, I don't really have any silver coming through because we had a shortage due to other issues that had presented themselves. So we're going to start now. We've got automated rails. It's just there wasn't enough ore coming through. If we go back this way, we've got very little ore coming through this way. I've got very little mineral sludge coming through. I used up all of the mineral sludge on here. This one's hardly got anything at all. And that one is processed through here. This produces the mineral sludge. with the slag slurry coming in, and we have the purified water coming in. So these right here, they are the ones that actually produce this stuff. The sulfuric wastewater was the issue that was stopping it from working, but that's now working okay. And then if we go back over here, we've got slag slurry right in here. If we look down here, that's mineral sludge on that one. The slag slurry is this bit over here. This one's completely full. So we can... This one we don't need to worry about so much, but we could do with doubling this one up to get us some more silver, because now silver has become the hot item of the day. That's the one that we're going to be wanting. We need to be able to take that silver and... No, let me get rid of that. Craft right in here. We haven't used the silver... Did we use silver? Battery casing... I didn't use it for that one. Nickel, zinc, that was the tin stuff. The molten glass, no. No. I didn't use it for that. So I didn't use the silver for that. Where am I using the silver wire right now? I'm using large quantities of silver wire on something. And I can't even remember what I'm using it on. Let's have a look. That'll be under this one. Silver wire right there. Usage. We got 6 use. Oh, anodes. Angel battery level 3. Oh, that's anode 3. So no, I'm not making anode 3. I'm not doing that. Cathode 3 we need silver wire for as well. We're not doing that yet. Silver cable harness. I need it, and I need the silver cable shielding and the liquid rubber. Right, oh, it's the microchips. Of course it is. Yes, we're using it for the microchips. Now, I've also got... That's... Yes. That's going up there to make those microchips. That's what we're using there. And also it's being taken away to make the orange circuit boards. And again, it's being taken away to make those capacitors. Plastic bar, silver wire, silicon wafer. Actually, I don't know if I'm making capacitors or not. It doesn't matter, to be honest. It really genuinely doesn't matter if I'm making them or not. The point is, I don't have enough silver. Now, I can make the silver wire in here. So, usage. No. Silver cable harness. That's the one that I need to make, isn't it? Because if we go into here, it's not the batteries that we're looking to make. It's the Angel's blocks right in here. Construction. Electronics block level 3. Craft. I need the silver cable harness. I'm already making the rest of this stuff now, and then we'll be able to start doing these. So silver cable harness, I've got to have that liquid rubber, the silver cable shielding, and silver wire. The cable shielding is made directly from a silver plate. So that's actually going to be a fairly simple thing to do, and what we can do on this one is we can basically hijack the wire before it gets down to that point. I'm just going to do it from over on this side, and I'm actually just going to do 4 of them, exactly the same as I've got over there. 1, 2, 3, 4, like that, and I will go into here. I go to Angel's components right there, and we will do silver cable shielding made from those. Now, if I actually go in here and I select the silver cable shielding, and I do a quick bit of investigation, usage in here, we need that to make a silver servo motor, and we need it to make a cable harness. So we don't want to direct feed that into anything. Not into the cable harness. We'll feed these into a chest. It will just feed directly into a chest. So what I'm going to do is have that one there, and then this is just going to go around the bit of underground belt that we got right there. So just going to go the other way around it so that I can fit everything in that I want to fit in. That's going to go down to that point down there. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, and then I'll go 1, 2, 3, 4, like that. I will put 1 and 2 like this. I will put 1 and 2 like this. And I will make another big passive provider chest, which is going to be Angel's Logistics. So we want to go to one of those. We've got automated rails now done. Rail signals is the next one on the list. We will start that one. And I need to put in, once you finish making, that big passive provider chest is going to go just there. I'll tell you what, let's just go and put in a bit of power in here first. Okay, it's going to have to be slightly different than originally planned because we've had to move that inserter down there. You go that way, and you go that way, and you can go down there. We will put a chest in here like this. I've just picked up 2 of these, which I don't want, and I'm also going to need to put one of these down here. I'll put that there so that it is inside the network. I've now got those being put into a chest. Now, this is a relatively slow process, which means that some of the silver is going to be getting passed. That's good. So I've got that bit set up now. But what I want to do is I want that to be coming past faster than what it is right now. So what we'll need to do in order to have that happening, this slag slurry right in here that we're making, just there, I'm making that considerably faster than I'm using it up. There's no bad thing there, really. That's not a bad thing at all. I'm going to go with a blueprint right here. Actually, before I start that blueprint, I want filtration unit 1. I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I've got 10 of those filtration units. That is made in Angel's Techno, Bioprocessor, no, Petrochem. Actually, I think it's water treatment, isn't it? What are you? You're an electric boiler. Steam. Petrochem. I've got all kinds of new treats in here. Oil refinery level 2. Gas refinery level 2. Chemical plant level 2. Liquefier level 3. Electrolyzer 3. Steam cracker. What's this one? Filtration unit. Where's the filtration unit? It's not in there. Water treatment is not that one. Groundwater bore. Haven't used that at all yet. Resource refining. There we go. Filtration unit, resource refining. So I need 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Has used up all of my level 2 electronics blocks that I've been carrying around on me, which is not an ideal situation to have, is it? We will then take a blueprint, and I will blueprint copy that right there. No. I don't want to take a blueprint. I haven't created a new blueprint. Right, that's good. No, I don't want to do that. I just want to do a copy-paste. I don't actually want a blueprint on this. Alright, put that one here, and then I'm going to... I was thinking I could flip that one around, but I'm not going to. I'm just going to drop that one right. Unfortunately, folks, that is all we have got time for today. A massive thank you to everybody who has earned their way into the Great Book of Names. To find out some more details about all the names coming past, please head into the description and click on the link to the Discord. It's a link to another video. The link is on the other video. Please also consider checking out the links there for Nitrado, who provide gaming servers for games like Farming Simulator, Minecraft, Ark, and several others. And there's also Fanatical, who will help support your gaming habit by providing you with cheap games and also giving me a small commission on anything that you buy using my link. If you've enjoyed this particular video, then please head down below and give us a like. And if you really enjoyed it, then please tell your friends all about me. Get them to come and watch as well. That would be awesome. And until next time, thank you very much for watching. This is Frithgar. Goodbye, and see you later.